Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Hot Tea for the Soul. I'm Melanie Florence, and today we're doing a sweet hot tea. We're doing a self-love reading for Taurus. So we're going to have a look at how we got here and what the healing elements are around us and how we're applying ourselves to the world and our partnerships. But more importantly, self-love. What's the key to loving ourselves, treating ourselves well? So we're going to do a little bit of a build-up, see what energies are surrounding us, see what the cards have got to say. All right, jumping out is tune into the subtle and divine force within me, and you shall sense the subtle and divine source within your force within yourself and all living things. Over the coming days, there is a heightened sense of spiritual connection with Isis, the goddess of motherhood, magic, and fertility. All right, this is a very Venus sort of card. This is a very Empress card where all the queens in one, Isis, that healing energy wrapping around there. So tune into the subtle force within me, and you shall sense the subtle forces of the divine within yourself and all living things. All right, a heightened sense of being connected, a heightened sense of all that's in the healing in the environment there, Taurus. All right. That's a good place to start. Thank you for coming into the house, Isis. All right. And we have solidarity, the inner core, same sort of thing. This is core healing. She's core healing. We're subtle, but there's a lot of communication in here. You can see with all that fluffing in the wind, but there's a solidarity to blending, seeing your inner core, the strength of your inner core, that dove in there, that peace inside of you where that strength resides. All right, what else have we got for Taurus? What energies have we got for Taurus with this sweet hot tea? For the sweet hot tea. Okay. Home. Home is where the heart is. Home is an emotional space. Home is a physical space. Home is where you respect and where you're responsible and you own that place, right? All right, so this is a nice sort of feeling at home in your heart and in your space, and you might feel like you're in flow. You might be tuning in with your home, really working what that is. That is not always a physical place, right? So what is home in the heart for you, Taurus? So maybe you're feeling really comfortable in your inner core, right? And that we've got a real healing, fertile energy around you. I remember your soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Oh, what is your destiny and what is your fate? They're two different things, maybe. All right. So I remember. So you might having enough time to yourself to actually hark back to past remembrances of yourself. And you remember and you grow. Oh, all right. Taurus. We're going with Greenwood. So we're going to have 5 cards. Let's start this. This is a 5-line reading. So self-love. What have we got? 5 cards for Taurus leading into this. There's 2. What have we got? Oh, we got the Lovers. So fertile again. This fertile period. This is very Gemini energy, but this is the balance between our two beings. This is the Lovers. This is also your connections with in your relationships. And with this, we got the King of Wands. So it's on fire. Let's do it this way today. All right, so this is male, potent, sexual energy, but this is passion, this is drive, this is lust, this is really grasping your intuition, this is action. So the action king, the snakes. All right, very fertile energies here. You can see, actually, we've got 3 lots of snakes on the table. So here you can see it in this card. We've got it with our Isis, and we've got this. So this is very fertile energy. It's very driven. It's very passionate energy, Taurus. Okay, and drinking from the waters of life. This is an emotional beginning. This is a new place emotionally for you that you haven't been before. We're actually empowered by yourself. You're actually empowered by this, your inner core and where you are. And you're able to actually emotionally enjoy it. And maybe this is connected with this home life. All right, 2 more cards. Oh, swallowed my own spit the wrong way. 2 more cards for Taurus. Just 2. Thank you very much. We'll take that one and that one. Oh, all right. Oh, empowered. Look, these are very driven, fiery card. This is very sexy. We've got a sexy reading going on in here. There's a lot of balance in here. There's a lot of fertility in here. There's a lot of groundedness in here, but it's driven by emotion. It's driven by like being empowered in your own being. Oh, and this is the happy king. The happy king. Let's go with this. Is the life is meant to be enjoyed with this king. This is stability. The horse is, that stability that you can rely on to till your fields. It's going to still, but it's, and again, could be a Gemini card here where you see that sort of breath of fresh air there. It's speaking its truth. This king is solid, and he's done the time. He's actually really content. He's content with his home. And life is meant to be enjoyed, right? Very sexy energies here. These two kings are very sexy energies, very stable inside of here. And obviously this is an earthy king too. So Taurus, this could apply to you. Masculine, feminine, doesn't really matter. We're talking about a balance in the end. All right, so this is what we came in with. What's your healing element? That's nice. All right, what's your healing element? So we've got clearance. So this is clearing out of old beliefs. This is clearing out things that you no longer believe of yourself. It's like sometimes you've told yourself, oh, I'm no good at that. And then wait a second, you get a little bit of practice and you're like, wait a second, I am a little bit good at this. This is what spiritual backburning is about. You got to weed your garden. You got to weed out, the prickles. You got to weed out the burrs, and it's constant. You can't just cut them off and just leave them there, and they still sit there. They'll still grow at that height. All right, so you need to actually go through and actually do a bit of spiritual backburning, and this is where we clear out old beliefs of ourselves, because you're empowered. You're empowered to take on the world, Taurus. This is like your potential kinetic energy. We're talking about some intellectual energy there, but really driven. You're really driven and stable power. So this is taking it on. So you're ready. This old clearance of old beliefs of yourselves that I couldn't do this thing is actually opening yourself up to the world. Wheel of Fortune, Lady Luck, spin that wheel, right? What we hold on to, what we let go, what we hold on to, the ether of ourselves, it makes, what threads we hold on to and what we let go of is what makes our cloak, right? And it's like, all right to say, I'm done with that bit and I'm adding a new thread and I'm letting go of old threads. All right, and you're really tuned in. This is a divine tuning in. This again is this is the spiritual high priestess. This is our seer, and so it's tuning into exosteric knowledge. So you're not actually just doing this. You're doing a lot on your intuition. The fire in here says that, and it's really tuning in maybe to this Isis energy again. All right, tuning in to your being. So what did we say in here? Tune into the subtle divine force within me, and you shall see the subtle and divine force within yourself and all living things. Same. Exactly where the sea is at, right? And you're tuning into the wheel, you're tuning into the motion, you're tuning into things that are moving on, you're reaching into higher, and you're clearing out old beliefs of yourself, Taurus. They're your healing elements, right? Roll on the dice. So, how are we applying to ourselves to the world? What's the application? How do we apply this all to the world with Taurus? We're sitting back and reflecting. There's been a transition, and there's been a transition of the mind. You've left one part of the river and you're heading to another. You can see in the back, the soul is in there. And here we look at our reflection, and we look at our reflection of life with the Queen of Cups there, with the Queen of Emotions. We sit and we reflect on it without the attachment to it, being able to see how the web has woven for us to be where we are, why we are, when we are, right? And now we've got that queen. This is a driven queen of faith. This is this matching to this king, right? This is how we're applying. So this partnership, perhaps, this lovers and this partnerships really comes in with this very fertile, passion-driven energy. Fertile, passionate, driven energy. Baby making energy inside of here as well, just letting you know. But there's also, this is a very divine, and this is that divine swing between your destiny and your fate and what is in there, and where you actually use your drive, your willpower inside of the circumstances, like inside of this emotional change. And you're able to reflect and you're able to see your drive in it, right? So we're taking drive and intuition and using the wisdom from our past and we gained. Okay. And there's a letting go. there's a letting go. There's a letting go in the Seven of Cups in the Greenwood deck, and it is a letting go of the past. So what happens is that when you see mourning, it doesn't actually mean that something shocking has happened to you right now. It actually means that it's part of the ritual of letting go of it. Maybe it's letting go of your youth. Maybe it's letting go of parts of the old you, like that you're clearing out. And so when you go through this clearance phase, we're also going through this emotional clearance. All right, they're both sevens. This is an emotional clearance. So you're empowered by that, and your reflection is letting you have an emotional clearance and let go of some of these old energies in your life. All right, down to your inner core. What have we got for partnerships? What have we got for partnerships for Taurus? New foundation stone, setting a foundation. People will be able to see it in your life that you've set a new foundation in your partnerships. All right, that there's a suitability. These are the places that we look back at our milestones so that people can see that you have planted a new foundation in your life in what you've got going on. And you're walking the walk and talking the talk. The seasons change and so do we. All right, so you know you're getting older and that this is a milestone in your life. This is on the path to you, that there are steps on side of the path of you that you've had to take. And people see that. I always see these two cards when things are in motion. All right, and you might feel like you're sitting still when you're laying a foundation, but you're sometimes moving close to you. This tree is you. It's your path to the divine, and your journey through the seasons as they change. All right, and as we grow. All right, what is the last self-love card for here? Self-love card for Taurus. What do we got? No surprise. The sun is shining. The sun is shining. This is big wish fulfillment. This is the biggest wish fulfillment of all. This is happiness. This is happiness and the pursuit of happiness and love and all of the things that are inside of that. All right, I'm going to give us one more card to key in just a little deeper to the hidden oracle, hidden ancient worlds. Hidden world oracle. What do they actually call this? Hidden worlds, oracle of the hidden worlds. Let's be very specific. Meditation, relief, and sanctuary. I was talking about this in the last video. All right, so a sanctuary is a place that you can go and rest and nap and read a book that isn't inside of your bedroom. All right, so when we're talking about the home, we are talking about your sanctuary and what that is. And so you've got a really meditative space. This is a great growth phase. You're letting go of real old things. You're clearing out old beliefs of yourself. You're clearing out old emotions in this new belief of yourself. And there's a real balance. There's a real sexy drive inside of this Taurus. So I would think that you're in a great place, really working on your core, working on the heart of yourself, working on that peaceful place and remembering and tapping back into your remembrances of who you are. You're in a great place, and everybody can see that you're setting down foundation stones and laying foundations while you're on your journey. Taurus, this is amazing. It's really amazing. So I hope this resonates with you. I'm not going to even draw any more cards. I hope that you are well and safe wherever you are, Taurus. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Ciao.